When I say early stream, it means basically I will watch anime probably for 4 and 5 hours. Then I will sleep for 8 to 10 hours and then I will stream. So it will probably be in like 12 hours from now. But I just play and stream whenever, so I can upload it to YouTube. Just trying to grow, and if I have more people tuning in, I can actually talk more about the game and be more interactive. But I'm always interactive in the chat. By the way, which anime are you watching? Just for fun. Let me have a taste of what you like, dude. Which one do you fancy at the moment? And if it's an ongoing one, please don't spoil. I'm saving them up because I just can't be arsed to watch something that isn't complete yet. Dude, I called my teammates dogs every game, dude. I lose. Every game is baby rage. But I'll try to be more interactive. I have things like I'm planning to relocate in real life in 1 to 2 weeks, so I'll become more interactive once I sell things in real life, because I will have a different kind of setup and environment. So it will serve more as a motivator, if anything, and then I'll be more interactive. Now I'm just trying to kind of pass the days up to that point, and then I probably will I can, but it will take time to upload that one. And it actually, like, it wasn't really a fun match. It's like, it was me playing against Evelyn primarily and Oriana, so I just needed to farm early on, and then Kane kinda got fed and took over the game. It was pretty much a methodical game, so it wasn't really that much happening. But I'll upload that one later, like either now before I go to sleep, or I'll upload it tomorrow. Cause I rarely upload games I actually lose, because they're not really that educational or fun to watch, because I usually lose them out of a purpose, where the team actually trolls or doesn't really try to win. I mean, I'll upload some losses, but if they're like 15 or 20-minute losses, there's nothing to gain from uploading them, because they don't really display any nature of the game. Like, if I lose a 25-minute game or a 30-minute game, they usually show something that, hey, you can still come back or do those things in that kind of like scenario. I should be talking about this game instead. Well, since I'm running Comet, I'm just gonna hope she runs into them, or angle my Qs, but I'm not gonna angle them too much yet, only when I hit level 3. I'm gonna pop a potion. Okay, she actually hit that W, that sucks. I don't know what Lee's doing. She actually did her E pretty well there. She would have been dead. She's running Ignite, which actually makes it easy to kill her. I'm gonna zone her off this. Okay, I don't know why she's willingly conceding this. Does she think Lee's still around? They have Riven jungle. What the actual fuck? I'm gonna hug this side of my jungle. I don't think Riven is on this side, so it should be fine. Unless I'm getting a really big surprise in a second. By the way she's playing, she's... Okay. I knew I was getting ganked, because she changed the nature of how she played, and she was like stepping back, forth, like I'ma go, like go. She was really like signaling, that she was getting a gank by the Riven, which actually made me kind of alert. Sucks I can't reach her to actually trade with her. Well, my plan is pretty easy for this wave. Shove it out and recall. I don't have any more corrupting potions, and I will have Catalyst on this recall, unless I basically miss every minion. I should have gotten this one, it's 4 gold more. Whatever, did 4 gold, baby rage. Oh my god, Alex actually got a control ward. Too bad I can't zoom in onto the inventory. Once I have Rod and Mercs, she's just too fucking free. She's playing Inspiration and got Zanya. That actually might hinder me a bit. I know the Syndra won't probably roam by the way she's playing and poking. Every time she pokes with the W, she has the tendency to step away, especially when it's just a bit of a poke or she thinks Lee is around. So she's really playing cautious after being ganked once, and she changed her kind of pattern. So she tends to hit the W and then back off. That actually sucks. I knew Riven didn't have TP, but the Draven kind of pussied out. And now he's doing dumb shit, the Braum. I missed a wave too. This tragic. I wasted my ignite. I didn't get a kill. At least I saved the bot lane from dying, but it just didn't really go as I actually initially thought. Like, I thought if I waited a bit more the Riven would actually go in, but I actually wasn't aware they had a fucking science support, because I didn't pay attention to that. So I ended up taking way too much damage from it. I just wish they could have waited with killing the Sign and turned onto the Riven, if they were smart enough and knew the Sign was dead. Oh, she actually went top. Ah, my bad. I actually thought she recalled. Yeah, I actually hate that Ignite doesn't reveal stealth anymore on Akali. It's actually fucking retarded. You have far too few options how to abuse her now in lane. Well, TF Blade says she's really weak in lane if you know how to play against her. I just disagree. Because I know the standard top laner doesn't even know how to play. Oh, I was watching shit. I had cooldowns. Okay. After I finished clearing the wave, I watched my second monitor and then I turned around because I heard Lee Sin kicking something and Syndra was in front of me when I had no cooldowns, and then she flashed when I was about to get a card or a Q. So that was a bit awkward. I'm chipping away at the turret. I don't know where Riven is because he should hold it, but I'm pretty fine now because I know he's either below me or he's doing a top clear. And Lee came from the Wraiths. He might be doing Wraiths now. Or clear them. Tell the guy who only played to shove his hands. I'm not playing with him at the moment, but why would I tell him to shove his hands for what reason and how? Because I'm playing solo on NA at the moment. If you have noticed, the ping is 140. Iron roams mid for no fucking reason. I'm not gonna heal full. Should I go Mercs? Could go to negate, like it's either that or Ionian. I won't really go, because he played here. I'm gonna miss this because I'm retarded. I should have auto-attacked it once. Yeah, Trinda is a dirty champion, he admitted it himself. Anyone who doesn't think Trinda is a dirty champion has never seen a fed Trind take over the game and just do whatever the fuck he wants. Cause Trind with flash and items and ult combined can just kill 3 people before he dies. And the only way to shut him down is CC, but later on he can even get QSS to negate that. He even gets like the speed buff with the scimitar, and then he just fucking pummels you to death. And if you try to run, you get slowed. So, you know, you're like fucked either way. The ult does have counterplay. It's a CC Kench ult. The fuck. Like there's a bunch of shit you can do against it. For example, if you have knock-ups, like you have a Scion or something, and you knock the guy up in his ult, he loses half of the duration. You can also flash away, but then you need to know whether he has, or you can bait him and other stuff. The one alternative is to get him low and then leave him at lower HP. So when you know he thinks he gets killed like on the one rotation burst, so you leave him at 100 HP and then he panic ults and then you're already kiting away. Like there's a lot of things you can do, but people don't realize it. Like if I know the Trinda is low, I'll instantly walk away the second I think he ults. I just ran top because there's like nothing really much to do. I've already taken mid top and I can just shove the wave really rapidly at this point and look for another play to open up the map, and Vlad was shoving in aggressively. And he didn't really have any prior vision to the last gank, so either he set it up, which I will then have the information of learning before for the next gank. Hang on. Okay, they just got the sign. Okay, got him clean. I was kiting so they would go on the lead, but they actually prioritized me in a kind of weird way, where I can't die from where I am. And I know they're damaged, like they're not insanely fed or anything. So even if they combine the ults at what health I was, I would always end up at a healthy kind of level to re-engage them. My bot lane is doing well, but they should, like, it's fucking Sion. I actually fucked up almost because I was watching and reading the chat and then Riven came, and then when I flicked at the corner of my eye, she was already on me and I had to turret aggro. Because I queued, I kind of like panic queued both her and the wave. I don't really like, this is an old headset and it's not really like a new mic. I don't know actually how it sounds on stream, to be honest, but I bought a mic and it actually picks up when I click with the mouse, which is bad because it doesn't really have proper filtering for it. And then the Logitech one is kind of broken, so it converts all the volume from the left panel to the right panel. So I can't hear anything from the left of the headset, and I don't know how to fix it. I've tried, and it says like there's a balance option. What the fuck is this? Like, I know you're gonna do that, like, I'm just sidestepping. What the fuck? Where's the rest of the team for the collapse? Oh, they're top. I thought if we stall them long enough and I go in and out, we can actually collapse with them. But I guess Akali is doing that now. Like, bot lane. Hello? The fuck? They just let him live. That's actually insane. Oh well, like I was saying, the right panel has like all the volume converted from the left, so I can only hear from one side. And then I just reuse this one, because this one is broken, so you know when you pull out the headset from the side you can adjust the length on some of the headsets. And it has like a protective one where if you have it to adjust it to 0, it's basically protected by the outer layer, and the inner layer is broken, so I had to glue it, and then I can't move it. So I have the headset kind of balanced, but only from one side. So I have adjusted it from one side to balance out both of them, so they're actually at an appropriate balance. And that's why I got a new one. That's actually good, but then Logitech fucked me over, and it actually had a really horrible review, so I'm probably never getting a Logitech headset again. I actually sound different some days when I speak English. Like, I still sound monotone to a large degree, I'd say, but the way I express myself is really mood dependent, because I consider myself bipolar even though I haven't gotten checked for it. And at certain times I speak either like more rapidly, or I speak in a certain kind of tone, even though it's like largely, I would say, monotone most of the time. But I don't know, I sound different the way I talk, depending on kind of what days and what mood I am. I mean, it does sound almost like I'm a fucking psychopath to that degree, but I know myself like how my voice sounds at certain times. And then usually when I speak to someone from UK, it sounds maybe a bit different. Then you speak to someone else. Actually, she actually tried to kill me. In your native language. You mean not monotone? Yeah, sure. I'm not that retarded to be monotone in my own language. That'd be fucking embarrassing. Can just one guy tank the fucking wave? Like Akali, just take one hit for the team so we all can take the minions. And Draven pushes out. Okay. We could have gotten it if Draven wanted it, but he didn't. Like the timers of them were split up in two sections, so either the two first defenders needs to like flash in and delay us, or potentially die. But then it set up potentially for us to turn to Baron, even though we have low health percentages. Because Akali can lifesteal up, Draven can, okay, he didn't really buy any lifesteal. Does he have fleet? No, he has conk. So, yeah. I don't know. My head starting to hurt because I'm getting tired. Just like, usually when I get tired I get really slower. But once I start talking, I actually talk a lot. That's her kill. Not gonna take it. I'm surprised they haven't surrendered. That's such a bad team comp. Yeah, I watched Origin 3-0. The enemy mid laner in Luminar was fucking horrible with Tali. Like his ults, yikes. I saw one of his ults bot lane and actually wanted to cry. Froggen only played like Cassiopeia and won, like didn't need to really play anything else. They could just go a really late game team comp and they actually fucking trolled in the second game too. Like they tried to 2-man Baron with the Skarner and then Forgiven stole the blue and then they spam pinged him, like they actually toxic pinged him in a game and you could see the pings. It was actually funny. Guys, I actually thought it was hilarious when he toxic pinged him. When Forgiven actually stole the blue with a crit. But I don't know.